Hey boys, big things happened last night in the NBA. I know you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. If you want to hear my opinion and everything, go over to my NBA channel. There's a link down below. We're trying to hit 20,000 subscribers by Friday. We're a couple thousand away. I know y'all can do it. Not all lottery picks pan out to be as good as GMs expected when they drafted them. It happens. Players become bust all the time. And today we're testing our knowledge on NBA draft bust. Now, you can ask different people what qualifies a bust, but we're not talking about that. We're just going to take the quizzes, man. So the first one was made by Finesse Kid. I failed to mention we're doing two of them. This first one, we're tagging faces with names. I think I should do fine on that one. And then the second one, it just says, can you pick the NBA draft bust based on their description? No idea what these descriptions are going to be, whether it's going to be their averages, what year, I don't know. But let's start off with the easier one so I can get my confidence up a little bit. So number one, 6th pick in 2015, that is Martell Webster without a doubt. Number two, 8th pick in 2004, I've never seen his face before. But let's use the process elimination. I know it's not Bargnani, even though Bargnani was also a bust. I know it wasn't Jose Calderon. I know it wasn't Darko, who's also a bust. So it has to be Rafael Araujo. I don't know. Never saw the name, never seen the face. He may have been one of those like draft and stash players that never came over to the league, or he could have played and I just don't remember him at all. Number three is Joe Alexander. Played for the Bulls for like a year. God awful player. Definitely a bust. 8th pick in 2008. Okay. 11th pick in 2005. Let's use process elimination again because I don't know that face. I know it's not Brad Miller. Brad Miller played for my Bulls for a little bit. No, it's not Jonathan Bender, even though Jonathan Bender is also kind of a bust. Jeff Foster, no, so it's got to be Franz Vasquez. And again, I've never seen that face, and I've never seen the name. But process elimination got us. Number 5 is not Nick Collison. It's not JJ Redick. It's not Sasa Vujacic. It's Nikolas Tits. 1 second. Nicolas Skidishvili. Nicolas Skidishvili. That rolls off the tongue. Nicolas Skidishvili. See, these foreign names, they look very intimidating, but once you see it pronounced, you got it. Nicolas, I forgot it already. All right, let's go back to the quiz, though. 5th overall in 2002. Number 6, that is Sheldon Williams. Boys, look at him and look at his wife. Yeah, he did that. So that lets you know looks aren't everything, guys. Looks aren't everything. If Sheldon Williams can pull a girl or woman like Candace Parker, anything is possible. And the fact that Candace Parker is also a hooper, that makes her even higher on the hotness list. Okay, number 7 is Patrick O'Brien. 9th pick, 2006. I don't remember much of his career, and I don't remember the 2009 draft to tell you if they took him over somebody else good. Number 8, Mike Sweetney. Trust me, guys. Well, honestly, I don't know this for sure, but I'm guessing that's not a picture from draft night. No way you draft a guy that big to 9th overall. I'm not even talking about like, I've seen big players. We've seen big players, but this guy is a big player. We're not talking about strong or swole. He's just a big dude. He don't even like a hooper. He looks like a nose tackle or something. Number 9 is Johnny Flynn. We know him because he was drafted 6th in 2009, and a 2-time MVP named Stephen Curry was drafted 7th that same year. And number 10 is Hashim Thabit, 2nd overall pick in 2009. Easy. That one was easy. 10 out of 10. Let's go over to the one I think may be a little troublesome, but you know what? Your boy got it. Chosen 2nd overall in 1989 ahead of 9 future All-Stars. This player averaged 7 points per game over a long but unexpiring career. Can we skip? Because I have no idea. People were scratching their heads when this player was chosen 1st overall in 2013. I was a part of this. I was watching this draft. 1st overall pick, Anthony Bennett out of UNLV. I'm looking around like, whose man is this? I've never seen this dude before. It was a bad decision, all right? It was a bad decision, Gilbert. I think it was Dan Gilbert who made that pick. The 3rd pick in the 1986 draft, drug problems kept him off the court and led to a lifetime ban from the NBA. That's Chris Washburn. Banned from the NBA because of some drugs. I know OJ Mayo got suspended for a minute. That guy was banned. 1st overall pick in 1989, this big man was chosen ahead of the likes of Vince Carter, Paul Pierce and Dirk? First overall pick, I think that was Michael Olowokandi. Let's go with it. Yes, all right. Chosen third overall in 2006 after incredible college career, tours ACL prior to his second season in the NBA. That is Adam Morrison. I don't know if Adam Morrison would have been really good, but you never really know because when injuries hit somebody, you never know how good they can be. Already with a young star at a shooting guard position, the Trailblazers passed on Michael Jordan. Also, yeah, Charles Barkley and John Stockton to draft this, often injured big man. That is Sam Bowie. There was a nice documentary about Sam Bowie. I don't remember the name of it, but you can probably just Google it. And it shows his side of the story. You always hear about some players being bust, but you never hear about the player coming out. So instead of picking Pau Gasol, Tyson Chandler, or Joe Johnson, the Wizards took a chance with the big man drafting first overall straight out of high school. First overall straight out of high school. Was that Kwame Brown? Yep, all right. Chosen first overall ahead of Kevin Durant, Greg Oden. Another player, injuries. Injuries hurt, man. During the 1998 draft, the Bucks traded some guy named Dirk. The Dirk trade. Overweight big man who was chosen. I think that's Rob Tractor Trailer. Yep, it is. First of all, great nickname, Rob. Great nickname. Chosen fourth overall in 1971, way before my time. This player only lasted 4 injured-riddled seasons in the NBA. No clue. Let's skip it and maybe we'll use the... Yeah, I'm not sure. And way before my time again, in 1977, a draft that included many future All-Stars. This player was chosen first overall, had a solid but unremarkable NBA career. I think that's Joe Smith. That's not Joe Smith. First overall in what year? That may have been LaRue Martin. No, this one is LaRue Martin. Ahead of Bob McAdoo. That's LaRue Martin. The Indiana Pacers traded an All-Star, Antonio Davis, for this player who had been drafted 5th overall in 1999 but struggled to stay healthy and never lived up to the billing. Skip. I know we're skipping a lot, but we got to come back to him. Drafted ahead of James Harden, Steph Curry, DeMar DeRozan. This big man averaged 2.2 points per game. Never developed into the defensive presence. This big man, huh? See, if it didn't say big man, I was going to go Johnny Flynn because Johnny Flynn was in that draft class. This was tougher. Despite developing a good shot blocking over the course of a 12-year NBA career, I see Penny Hardaway. We're talking about Sean Bradley. But in the GM's defense, if you see a dude 7'6" and play good in college, you draft that dude. This much hype European big was compared to Dirk, but never averaged more than 4 points per game. That's Nicolas. I forgot how you pronounce it already. A star in college. This player never lived up to the hype after being chosen first overall in 1995 ahead of why am I thinking of Carmelo Anthony, Kevin Garnett, and several stars. 1995. I think that one is Joe Smith. Yep, okay. This is one of the most 48 hours he overdosed. Limb bias. And the draft loaded with superstars. His European big was chosen ahead of Carmelo Anthony. That's what I was thinking about, Carmelo Anthony. Darko on the list. One of 3 point guards chose, Johnny Flynn. Chosen second overall. Okay, now we get to the ones that we skipped. There's got to be one. Boom, Hasheem Thabeet was that one. See, the other guys are guys that I know. Dan Ferry, he was like the GM of the Atlanta Hawks for a little bit, but I have no idea of when he was drafted. So we're just going to have to take some L's and guess around the board. Nope. Okay. I'll take a 17 out of 20. Not my best score, not my worst. But let's see what we missed. This Indiana Pacer. Oh, I knew. I talked about. Didn't I talk about Jonathan Bender here? I knew he was I don't know. That's an L. And Ken Durant, never heard that name before. But 4 seasons he was out of the league. And then chosen first overall. Had a solid career, but unremarkable. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to drop it a like as always. Again, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, there should be a link in the description to my NBA channel. I'd really appreciate if you checked it out because we are going 5 days a week there plus 6 days a week here. So we grinding. and it won't stop. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm out.